beautiful state of Kentucky, and there's a big factory here on the left. But we are headed to Oak Hill, Kentucky, and Carter Caves State Park. And what's so special about it, it has the most impressive cave system of anywhere in the United States, where you can take tours of these caves, and some of them said crawling tours. Now, I would never, I don't think I could do that, but I'll tell you a little bit more about it when we get there. There are many amenities in this state park. There's a lodge and restaurants and camping, and I'll give you the list and the prices and put a link on. It's near and dear to my heart because, and as you can tell, there's a ton of road construction. We are on I-64 West out of Huntington, and if you continue on this road, you will end up in Lexington, Louisville. Also, this is the way we went to the Ark Encounter, if you want to look at that video that I have posted. That's so interesting. But anyway, we camped here when I was young. We had a trailer and we would camp here, so it will bring back a lot of memories to me, and I hope you'll join me. If you guys are enjoying the videos, if you ring the bell, it will let you know when I post something, so you can keep abreast of where we go. So I hope you'll join me. We've reached our destination at the state park. It says Carter Cave State Park, lodge, cottages, swimming, camping. We're getting ready to turn in. I had mentioned that it was the most impressive cave system in the park system, but it is one of the most. It's definitely incredible. I was there as a child. The caves are huge, stalactites, stalagmites, so we're going to be able to take a look at some of the pictures of those and find out a little bit more about that. Okay, we've pulled into the park. It's about 2 miles. Isn't that pretty? The creek. I remember playing in that creek when I was young. Of course, I could do that now, right? It's about 2 miles from the road to the entrance of the park, and it's pretty windy. So if you have a big trailer, and I'm sure that if you do, you're very used to hauling it on windy roads like this, but I just wanted you to be aware that, you know, probably the bigger the trailer, the more difficult it would be. There are some cars behind me and in front of me. Sorry, I'm trying to film and it's very windy, but I also wanted to give some time, look at those rocks, give some time to put some pictures of the caves on during our drive. But isn't this beautiful? It's a sunny day, so pretty. We've had a lot of rain. See someone coming back with their trailer. It says welcome center, restrooms, gift shop, information. So I think the first thing we're going to do is stop at the gift shop and find some information out about the caves. And it seems to be quite a few people here. It is a Monday, middle of the day. So a lot of folks traveling, which is good to see. Now this is the gift shop, and I'm going to walk around here because I think they've added a few things. This must be a newer gift shop. It's not as I remember it. Looks like this says gem mining, so you can gem mine. This is not the gift shop as I remember it. I think it's been remodeled. Of course, that was the late 60s, early 70s when I was here as a kid. Oh, these folks are getting ready to do the gem mining. Okay, we're in the gift shop. We're going to look around a little bit. These are gems that would be in the gem mine. They pretty? Oh, these, you can buy these bags, and what it is, there's fossils and gems in them, and you can look through them. They just stock with certain gems, and it tells you the prices. It starts at $7 and goes to $50, and 50 promises that there is an arrowhead, amethyst, and a large crystal for $50. Me a little bit about the caves and how much the tickets are?
Yeah.
Okay.
So here we have a cave schedule.
Okay.
Do a little bit about them.
Okay. So you have the Cascade Cave, the X Cave, and Saltpeter. What happened to the Bat Cave? Is it not?
The Bat Cave is open. It opened back up somewhere around 2013, 2014.
Okay.
We had a white nose scissor hunt going on for that one, and we also had people going in there killing bats. So we had to close it down for a while, a couple of those. But we got it where our bat population is back up, and we reopen it, and it'll close back down at Labor Day weekend, and then it'll open back up more Memorial Day.
Okay. So are these guided tours, or do you just walk through?
They're guided. The Cascade, X Cave, Saltpeter, and Back Cave is all guided.
Okay.
Um,
Now I saw crawling.
Yes, so we do crawling tours through the Back Cave and the Saltpeter Cave.
Okay.
Back Cave, you're going to be getting wet and muddy in. Saltpeter, you're just going to be getting real dirty and sweaty.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to read through this. Thank you so much. Okay, he was sharing with me that there is a natural bridge only a quarter of a mile down beside here that we hike down to. I don't have on hiking shoes. I'm just trying to show you a little bit of what they have in here. This is different because, see, the desk used to be back here. And it was just an old log cabin. I sure miss the old things. I wish they would stop changing things. But, you know, you have to. Some things fall in disrepair and you just have to. So they have homemade, looks like strawberry rhubarb, strawberry butter, pumpkin butter, blackberry pie filling. Then they've got different homemade sauces, all kinds of really pretty gifts. My mom's 90th birthday's coming up, you guys, and I've got to, you know, what do you get a 90-year-old? I tell you what she likes. Candy and some books if they have short stories. So I'm getting ready to head to Tennessee soon, so maybe I could find her something down there. Don't know. Pushing back candy anywhere, right? So this is the stand back and let you look at the gift counter. And this is also, as he said, where you buy tickets for the cave tours. Now this is the sign to the natural bridge. How much is half a mile, y'all? Do I want to do that? Okay, we're going to start and see where we get. This is the outside of the gift shop. So good to see so many people out with their kids traveling. We're going to start down this trail and we'll see how far we have to go. And let me say too, in West Virginia, there are definitely bear you all need to be aware of. I don't have anything with me today. I did try to find, because there were some places that I wanted to go. And all of these places that I travel, I go alone. So I was looking for some bear spray, which you couldn't find at Dick's or anywhere anymore. I did think maybe you could use wasp spray, but that doesn't do one thing. So don't think that you can use wasp spray to deter a bear. And they even said that the bear spray doesn't always work. It just, isn't that beautiful, Creek? It just depends on how determined the bear is. If you make a lot of noise, they don't like noise. You don't ever run, because that just, it's like a dog. They would come after you. I would get on, if you're going to be out somewhere desolate, you need to really kind of get online and see how you would react and what you need to do if you would encounter a bear. There's not grizzlies here. There are black bears. Is it black bear? I don't think you put it S. But there's also, oh, see, it's talking right here. What about black bears? So they're telling you. They're giving you some instructions on what to do. But just remember that. Okay, isn't this cool? And this is original. Erected in honor of the Grayson Rotary Club. Let's see what year. I don't know if they have a year. Wish they put a year. You can definitely tell how old. That used to be a water fountain that's kind of fallen down. But this is a natural bridge and a picnic area over there. Half a mile is not far at all. Anybody can do half a mile. It's not far at all. Isn't this pretty? So let's go walk back up. I definitely want to show you the campground, the lodge, and the restaurant. And I want to give you a list of everything that they have here for you to do. In addition to that little bridge, they have 5 natural bridges, camping, a lodge, a restaurant, gem mining, we've seen that, birding, fishing, swimming, miniature golf, paddling, playgrounds, rappelling, rock climbing, and tennis. So they have just a little bit of everything for your family. If you want to come for the day or come and stay, I did look at the campground. It's only $18 a night to stay at the campground and about $109, and I'm sure that changes on the weekends, to stay in the lodge. So it's very reasonable. And I'm going to put a link on in the information section so you guys can find out more if you want to come. Okay, this is the opening of the Saltpeter Cave. It said it was mined here and was used for gunpowder by the Kentucky riflemen during the War of 1812. There are remains of those works in the cave, reputed rendezvous for counterfeiters in early years, artifacts and Indian graves found in cavern. Kentucky Historical Society, Department of Highways. So let's walk up and see if we can see the entrance to the cave. Okay, this is the entrance to the cave. And we were just standing here. We feel like there's air conditioning coming out of there. I guess they unlock it and let you in when they take the tour?
I'm assuming, yeah.
Okay. That's spooky. Did you guys take any cave tours?
Not yet.
Are you going to?
We're getting ready to, yeah.
I did when I was little. It was really wild.
Yeah.
It was a bat cave back then.
Okay.
So
Yeah, we're excited.
yeah. Well, have fun.
Thanks, you too.
Okay, we're going to get back in my little car and head up to the restaurant and to the lodge and to the campground. Okay, this said the way to the restaurant, the cottages. There's a cottage. Isn't that cute? So you can rent those cottages. They were a little bit more. As I said, I'm going to put a link on so you can find out how much they are. These look pretty new. I don't remember them. So these are fairly new. Really nice. There's a bathhouse. A lot of cottages, and then they've got a picnic area for the cottages. There's also an amphitheater, but this is the lodge and the restaurant. Now this is original as it was when I was here when I was a kid. We've got pictures of us on this wall. I think there used to be some type of golf up there. But let's go in and take a look at the lodge. Okay, we've just walked in the lobby of the lodge. It's kind of done in the arts and crafts. I do see some arts and crafts, some furniture over there, but this is the view out the back. But this is just as it used to be. We never really stayed in the lodge. We stayed in the campground. Let's see, who is this gentleman? Let me see what it says. William Jason Fields was the governor of Kentucky from 1923 to 1927. State park system founded during his administration. Hey, is the restaurant downstairs?
Yes, ma'am. It's right around that corner.
Okay, and that's the main one for the park.
Yeah.
And did there used to be a golf course up there on the hill? I remember like a playground or golf course up there on the hill.
They closed it.
Was it a golf course?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now they just have miniature golf, not
Just mini
real golf.
Right up there.
I
by the
gotcha.
campground.
I guess just not enough people played.
Well, like I said, I don't know.
It's hard to keep up a golf course.
Right, they come
Okay.
up here and work on them, spent, I don't know, about $20,000 and closed it down in 3 months.
Okay, this is the restaurant, and then they have soup and salad bar, all kinds of fixins. Oh, wow. Looks like they have green beans, mashed potatoes. I don't know if it's fish. It looks like fish and chicken. I don't know, rolls. But this was the original dining room. Old school. Still pretty. You see out the back, they got flowers back there. It's called Tierney's Cavern Restaurant. Okay, now we're pulling into the camping area, miniature golf, public pool, lake access, and a fortress. There are there are trail signs everywhere that it's marked how long the trail is. So that is really cool. You could come up and just hike if you wanted to. Isn't this beautiful? I like campgrounds that are wooded, not just that you're sitting right beside your neighbor on a concrete slab, but these are kind of spread out so you can have some privacy. We're getting ready to come up on the campground, and I see the putt-putt course, and we have pictures of me and my friends playing putt-putt when I was probably 10 years old here 50 some years ago. And it's still here, which is good to see, and there's people out there playing. It says open. So this just goes in a circle. The lake access is to the left. We're gonna look at the lake too, but these are folks camping in their trailers. And this is what you didn't see when we camped here before. People outside on their phones. That didn't exist back then. Like I said, this is during the week. You can get online and reserve a spot. This seemed to be taken pretty quickly. So I know it looks empty today, but it is a Monday. But I'm sure weekends are full. That's an original bathhouse. Riding stables. Cool. We're just going to drive on through and I'll let you take a look at it. And there are some campsites that are, you know, right beside each other, more out in the open, but then you've got, and this is I don't know if y'all know what this is a dumping station. So for your sewer, when you leave, you can dump your sewage and go home with a clean tank. So you don't have to take it with you. It's just the way it is. This is the office and it's telling me to stop. I don't know if they'll make me stop or not. There's a little amphitheater and a playground. I don't really remember the spot we used to camp in. I know it was more wooded. Okay, this is the public pool. Very nice. Can you guys see it? So pretty. Very nice. Looks clean. I remember playing in that when we were little. We usually went to the lake. Okay, that says lake access. So you have to climb down that hill to the lake, it looks like. Basketball. Let's see how far down that is to the lake. We'll see how far of a walk. The horses just came across the street. You see them? They're riding up through the hill. It's like a really peaceful ride. I just went down to the lake. I didn't get all the way down there because they've stopped people from swimming in there now. It just says no swimming, so there were no cars in the parking lot. So people don't go down there anymore. There was a boat ramp, so I don't even know if people use it. Things certainly change, don't they? I know that when we were there, when we were little, while we were there, a little girl drowned. And now I'm saying this was years and, back in the early 70s. So now they probably just use the pool. It's just a lot easier to maintain and they don't have to have lifeguards in two places. It's usually all about $1, isn't it? That you just have to do with what you can do with the resources that you have. But I'm telling you, there's just a ton of stuff to do here. It's a beautiful place. It's not far off the interstate. I saw cars here from Nebraska and Iowa and all over the country camping. So it's just a really great destination. Okay, I got the scoop. I went back into the gift shop and asked a couple questions. The reason this is a different building is that the log cabin burnt down in like 2015, and they had to rebuild it, and that's why this has changed. The golf course was there until like 15. He said they had kind of a cult following. He doesn't know why that they closed it down. He said he felt like, you know, there had to be full-time employees there. It would just cost a lot of money to maintain it. The lake, that there's no longer swimming there, but you can actually come in here, rent paddle boats. They'll take them down there for you, and you can go out on the lake and paddle, but there's no more swimming. He said because that area was always locked down at night, and there were a group of boys that snuck in and went down to the lake, and every one of them drowned. So that is why there is no longer lake access for swimming, but they do have a beautiful pool, so that's available. Well, I hope you had a good time at Carter Cave State Park, and that you'll visit some of our state parks, if it's not this one near you. But I hope you have a blessed day. God loves you. Until I see you again, bye.